Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright. We've been far too long. It's been far too long since we played. Let's finish this once and for all.
Episode 5, part 1. Oh, still an investigation. Never mind.
We haven't even started episode 5.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's.
Oh, wait,
I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing because then we won't be like, "What's going on?" You know, it would just start straight from the beginning. Do you remember what happened last time in case 4? It was Mia's background case with the criminal guy.
Oh,
the bridge,
yep.
the Donkey Kong.
Yep, the Donkey Kong man.
Yep. So we finished that, and then that's supposed to connect into episode 5. So that's where we're going. Good thing we're at the beginning. We don't have to be lost. Oh, I remember that statue. Shishito. The Treasure Karain Village heirloom whose name means 7-branch sword. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself.
So chipped up.
Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. I was recapping through all the games. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed,
Yo, new dead just dropped.
new dead person just dropped. The illusion is revealed and the complicity of fate is finally laid bare. And at the end of it, you see Maya holding the sword.
Oops.
Oops.
Wait, Maya, you're not talking your way out of it?
No, Shay, take a guess. Is this Maya? Is this the Maya accusation?
Again?
For the grand finale?
It has to. That's what the sword represents. It's all been misleadings, and now the final point is she accidentally killed someone for realsies.
Hey, Nick. I'm back from my not murder night. Yeah, what is it? You know I've got spiritual powers, unlike you.
Weird flex, but alright.
Strange flex, but alright. You are a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my power sharp, they'll get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hot spot tour, Mr. Nick. Oh, what? I'm lost. What's this magazine you shove in my face ruthlessly? It's the New Year's issue of Occult Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh, she looks so happy. Maximize your spiritual potential with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold, just perfect with training, and perfect for murder. What? Would I say something? Now I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Remember the last time you went to a temple, Maya? It went so well. Since we don't have a case right now anyways. Wink. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on. Don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. We got murder to do. Yeah, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff.
Yeah, last time I was possessed, but it was still me that did it. Now it'll just be that did it.
Yep. Well, me?
But
Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Damn you kids. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stay under a freezing waterfall. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Does it look beautiful? Throws the magazine at us. Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the... What is it, Mr. Nick?
I'm dying.
Let me see that magazine. Wow. This nun. Looks like my ex-girlfriend. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? Oh yeah, they don't know. They don't know, do they?
Oh, yeah, nope. Ex-friend.
This is my ex-friend that tried to kill me. You know, everyone has a friend that tries to kill them once in their lives. Oops. This girl, it's... Dahlia Hawthorne. Just want to say it's an honor for me to be here, as I accuse my boyfriend of murder. Okay, any woman count on you for anything. You fucking simp. But it can't be. She went to jail.
You can't just get out of jail and become a nun?
She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go now. I changed my mind. I love cold waterfalls all of a sudden. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yeah! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's really weird that you brought up those nuns and then you really wanted to go now.
Oh, it's a newfound thing I'm into. You do anything for Mr. Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Technically, we're doing this for our ex-girlfriend, so it's even worse.
Just to see what's up.
Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, no way. But I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. February 7th, Hazakura Temple main gate. I know Shane sounds, it's looking a lot like a Maya murder setup.
Probably set up by the ex.
It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Stop dressing like a hippie. Oh, well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo. Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mr. Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly. Achoo. Well. It's oh, nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo.
Give her an Eric Cartman voice.
Do the what voice?
Eric Cartman from South Park.
I don't know if she sounds like Eric Cartman, Shane, but you can do it.
Oh, my. Thank you very much for coming all this way.
Okay, actually kind of fits.
Come now. You must have been killed.
What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicle as we speak.
Well, we're high up in the mountains after all.
This temple's in South Park. It's canon now.
It's Colorado.
Yeah. Woo.
In any case, be sure to speak here. Please follow me inside.
Thank you. I was starting to think I would pat.
Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini.
Bikini. Oh, a bikini?
That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted one that had a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger.
It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course.
Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with what you channel.
Oh, that would never happen. Twice. But reckless? Wahaha! Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mr. Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservation for...
Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so don't you have a look around.
So what's a channeling dojo anyways?
Oh, my. You don't even know that?
Forgive him, sister, for he not knows what...
Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. Channeling Dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We all have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seem to envelop you.
Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is the special course?
You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and cheat to spin 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, and then you could even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear?
How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. Sister, about this picture.
Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. So forgettable that the text screen just blocks your face.
You mean it? Oh, I knew it. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out.
Iris?
The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Really? That kind of sounds like... Sorry to cut in, Maya, shut up. But... this Iris, where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all this way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
No. I'm come all the way up here to find an ex-girlfriend. Is that better? Claire.
Claire.
No. That's not what I had in mind at all.
Wait. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening.
Inner temple?
Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go and take a look at the main hall for now? What?
So she's at the inner temple, huh? Alrighty.
Save. Always save.
Yep.
And always show off the badge.
And I will show it to that. That's what I was gonna do next, Shane. You know how we will operate. Look at this badge. You think you can take a look at this cool badge?
I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm very much in demand. And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say.
What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick? I think she's trying to say that she's busy. But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Why do you keep showing your badge to everybody you meet? Nothing's ever happened yet, and you've already shoving evidence into people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick? Yeah, you're right. Sure, pin the hypothermia on the lawyer's great fun. Alrighty. Fine, we'll move. Let's go talk to a bridge. No sus.
A suspicious one.
The main hall. I think it's even colder in here, aren't you? Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. Thought they could serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mr. Miles right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. Ha ha ha. What a cute little acolyte. Oh, damn, a wizard.
Wizard. Sorceress.
Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes mine looks like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Specifically the 0.8. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! Yeah, you're Miss Elise Duxenenima.
Listen.
Yes, that's right. You know of me. My name is Profe. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. A Zavari, a fortune teller. I've got all your books, Miss Dusanim. What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, an author maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright, I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And I'm a children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel like my heart has been purified. Why, that's because they're exorcism books. Makes me very happy to hear you say that. Do it to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Miss Elise won an award last year for a book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Loris Duxenim. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it. Pearls is completely taken with her. I wanted a book with more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their mind. A wizard lady, as you can see. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this ancient sorcerer staff deep in the temples. I'm wearing train clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here in this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're the cook? You're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Pearl looks like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. You stay. Don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore this area with your friend. Huh? But...
Stay!
Stay! Oh yes, please take this. I think it'll be of help to you. Oh god. It's a map of the area that totally won't come back up in court. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is. On the other side of the bridge. Oh boy, shit. We're gonna have some bridge shenanigans, aren't we?
Oh, for sure.
Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm and we keep moving. Fine. Damn, that lady disappeared. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the other inner temple to go help the other nun out. Alright. I think her name is Iris. Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. To the bridge. You know, Maya? When we're hanging out with Faye when she was still alive, she was telling me this crazy story about a court case. It was wild. With this bridge.
All court cases crazy?
Not ones involving a bridge like this, you see. Maya, you think I can toss you off this bridge with one arm? Just out of curiosity. What do you think?
Yeah, easily.
You see? Rest my case. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down below. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? It looks like you've seen a ghost. Wait, is this the location of where the last court case was? The bridge? Was this the bridge?
So. I think so, yeah.
I'm just not very good with heights, you know? Oh. Hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, do for the video content. 1, 2, 3, jump. Might just be what you need to get over your fear of heights.
Low tier Mia.
Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright? Anyways, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Your first grade reading level, girl.
She just has dyslexia.
Well, that's practically the same thing. Anyways, the inner temple is just up ahead, right? Well, let's go and check it out, huh? Ugh, why isn't there another way across? What is this thing?
Emergency phone from when you fall.
I can't believe there's a public phone here. Whoever use it? The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, But it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. Hint, hint.
Hint, huh? 20 minutes, huh?
It would have been smarter than to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on challenging someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Ooh, got him. And here's the bridge. There's some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. D-U-S-T-Y bridge, huh? It says Dusky. Dusky bridge, Maya. You fucking dyslexic person. Come on, Nick. Take a look at this bridge and tell me that's supposed to be dusty. This sign's obviously wrong. I'm gonna fix it now. Give me a pencil, Nick. I'm gonna do some vandalism. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? What does this sign say, Maya? There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than at the main hall. The sign here is so old. The text seems to have vanished. Wow, you're dyslexic and blind? The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, alright. Wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that is necessary? You have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick. Then let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. To the other side. Inner temple gate. Whoa, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. Ugh. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Ugh. Not to mention the last part had like one board left on it. Ooh. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick at me for a sec? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made across safely. Across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Yikes, that temple is in bad shape. It looks like it can collapse up any time.
Just throw a rabbit at it.
Just throw a rabbit at it. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're gonna train tonight? That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out of you or something. A spirit medium afraid of ghosts? Isn't that ironic, don't you think? What's this sign? Hey, a half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat. Yeah, except the sign here says no entry. Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know? And that sign can't stop me, because I can't read.
Not well.
You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Oh, come on, you're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Now you got me scared. Oh, let's just forget about it, okay?
Consequences.
Consequences? Looks like there's something written on it. I can't read it. But if I had to take a good guess, I say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be rough for the mailman when he's delivering here. Guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. Well, confirmed they can't read Japanese. So that's the Inner Temple up ahead.
Ancient Los Angeles language.
Yep. So that's the Inner Temple up ahead, huh? Looks kind of run down. Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. So you're training here tonight, huh? Yep, and everyone will see my spiritual powers. You see that? That's my spiritual power crying out. Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. I wonder if the roast is ready yet. Alright, let's go in. In. Wow.
Dark Souls.
Look at this beautiful, beautiful training hall, huh? Man, look at this beautiful place. Just a tiny freezer. It's just a freezer room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought Pearlie's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. This also is the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyways, this real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Excuse me, but who are you? Ah. You're... Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. She pulls out a knife, immediately tries to stab Phoenix.
Die.
Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Wonder why she speaks out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? And this is real awkward, you know, just two exes meet each other, you know, it's a little awkward, Maya. You're being a third wheel here, get out. Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. My fate, it's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. She fucking just starts sprinting.
There you go.
She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Yeah. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Locked. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? What's wrong with you? Zavari, I know what it is. I-R-I-S. I can't believe everyone starts saying Zavari now ever since they met. Look at me.
No.
Ha 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 ha. Iris and Nick. Look at these two losers. What is this thing? Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Oh, knives? Nothing, just a bunch of clothes.
Bottles.
Poison bottles. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just, thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Man, looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. Oh, you don't know half of it, Maya. A hanging scroll. It doesn't look like that either. What? What? What the fuck? Why'd you scream like that? This scroll. It's my mother's. Man, now's not the time for trauma. What?
What?
It's Misty Faye, the master of the Korean School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's a special mark of our master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. What is it? No, nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Hanging scroll. There are a bunch of musky looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. Wonder why they're even here in the first place. It's Because all spiritual trains turn under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train. But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place? It's a hanging wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Faye. It's not that old. That crest at the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Faye family. I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Korean school. I'll have to ask Bikini in more details when I get the chance. About Maya, and the Faye family in general. I think that's it. Out of here. Yeah, let's look around. And there's nothing to look around for. Back to the bridge. Oh. Whoa, the bridge has been broken down. How could this have happened? Ooh, managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been real quiet. Just because you're in love, you don't have to ruin the mood. Huh? Oh, so sorry. Hey, you wait up. Huh? You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Oh my god.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry. Gotta run. See ya. Peace. Dude, everybody that runs into us is sprinting away. Hey, wait a minute.
That old rickety bridge.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Lori's Doxonym. Liar, you fucker. You're a liar. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butt. Shut up. I'm Loris. I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusty Bridge. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. So what are you doing here with the last name Doxonym? Well, I just, I wanted to start over again. With a clean slate. A clean slate? You remember, don't you? Last time? The mask case? That you basically did nothing? You contributed nothing in? After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it, the Book of Destiny. A picture book. The Book of Destiny? You mean... The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Duxonym. So beautiful. So moving. So gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of this magic bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I follow her anywhere, even to jail. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. It doesn't look that secret. She's looking right at the camera. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints.
Nice.
Thanks. I love sharing Savoyer photos. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So to tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? But what are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. That's why I'm at this temple with fucking nothing but women. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyways, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skills, you know. It's also about having a pure heart and AI technology. And that's why I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make a whole book? With the help of AI, I can. Now you mention it, I wonder. Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended and something else began. Oh, Larry, it sounds like you fall in love with Miss Elise Duxanim. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Other girl? Oh, clearly bikini. Damn. I guess you were. Everyone has their taste. I'm talking about this girl. Oh yeah, her, my little Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always out like those model sites, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a second. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh?
Not drawing them.
yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have basically, but Iris is different, you know. She's not like those other girls. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy would never change. Everyone. Hey, Pearly.
The pot roast was delicious.
I ate it all. Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a good look at where Mr. Ma's going to be training. See ya. Jumps across the bridge.
See you.
Alright, Shane. Big brain theory. If we let Iris kill Larry and then get her in jail for it, we get to get rid of 2 problems in one go. Big brain.
Big brain.
Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance, you see. Mr. Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. Huh. No pain, no gain, I guess. Ugh. I'm still worried about you.
Well. Let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You should get ready for tonight.
Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Nothing bad will happen overnight.
Iris, please ring the bell at 10 o'clock for lights out, alright?
Yes, Sister Bikini.
And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall.
I understand, Sister Bikini.
Then after that, ring the bell at 10:10.
That's very fast expectations, Sister Bikini. Maya Bikini really seems to be excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you gonna do tonight? Well, if you like, you can come to my room. I'll show you my cool knife. Perhaps we can read some books together. What, really? I'd love to. Not very good at reading, though. Ha ha ha. Also, I'm so sorry for you. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? I'd love to. Pearl is absolutely smitten with Miss Duxanim. So, Larry, what are you gonna do?
I want to go to that room and learn how to read too.
Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. Totally hear you there. Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says, gravely. It's kind of a tough word. Oh, okay. And what about this word? It says cat.
Injured. It also means.
It's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of book is she reading anyways? Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. (9:12 p.m.) Uh-oh, getting close to the 10 p.m. mark. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom just be a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Ah! Oh, Miss Duxanim. You gonna use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought she was gonna go to your room.
But she wanted to stop by Old Dusty Bridge.
I know. But she never showed up. I'm gonna go look for her. Excuse me. Miss Elise Duxanam, a woman as mysterious as origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is... Oh. Well, you know, fancy meeting you here. Ah, so Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? Can't let this chance pass me by. So how's life been? Should I talk with her and get some answers? So how's life been?
Iris?
Your sister Iris, right? Yes. When did you come to Hazakura Temple? After I broke out of prison.
You remind me of my girlfriend.
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. Ah, I see, but didn't you go to college? And maybe enrolled in the Ivy University Literature Department? Phoenix, you're being real specific.
Real specific.
No, never had interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get a chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too. That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any Cyclocks. So I guess that means she's not lying. Yes, come on. I mean, don't you remember the second game? We got fooled by the Cyclocks in the last case. But please don't stare at me like that. What kind of place is this anyways? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit, I am normal, and there's a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people. Who does it help anyways? I hate it. Especially when you killed all the people you're talking to. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Ah. Something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 o'clock now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this. But this is your clothes. It's a little weird for me to hold it.
It comes in pieces.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini is wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. Was that a threat?
Is there poison in the speed?
Is there poison in this hood? Iris's hood received from Iris. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yeah? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. Damn, is that lawyer, big brain? That's... Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Oh, it's a lot of locks.
That is a lot of locks.
Iris. Oh, it's almost 10. Would you look at the time? Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. Bye. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. My very specific question of that college was right on the money. I knew it. I'll have to try to talk to her again tomorrow if Maya hasn't finished her off by then. Right, Maya? You didn't finish her off, right? You didn't murder her, right? Yeah, you didn't? Ah, Maya, I can't believe you fucking did it. Oh, what the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. That's pretty
brutal. Statue. It killed him.
The statue. That scream. I'm sure it came from around here. Whoa. So someone's there on the ground being impaled.
Don't worry. I'll take the 20 minutes it takes to get to that phone.
Miss Ducks on him. Squish. I just stepped on something soft.
Hey, don't step on my tummy like that.
What? What are you doing lying there in the snow?
I was passed out. What do you think?
So that blood-curdling scream was you?
Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police.
But that'll take 20 minutes.
Wait.
Is there even a phone in the main hall?
No, we just get reception. We still get reception here in the mountains. You have a cell phone on you, right?
Right, I do, right? I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We got no choice. We'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge.
20 minutes of running, though.
Hurry. Sissy Cup.
Is this my training? Yes, ma'am.
If we don't hurry, Iris will.
Wait, Iris? What? What's going on, Shane? It's chaos all of a sudden.
Iris will relapse.
This is a terrible placement for the phone, guys. Come on, y'all gotta rethink this in the future.
The brainwashing we put her through is gonna come undone.
The bridge is up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Wow!
What?
Holy shit! The ski bridge is burning down. What the heck happened? I did it. Me, Larry Butts. Just...
I thought it was cooler for the painting.
It's a beautiful image, guys. Damn, Larry, you're a fucking psycho. I fucking knew you were a psycho all along. His canvas is that clock statue, Shane. What are you doing here? Ah! Huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Laurice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to your tempo. Don't be stupid. This bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at the temple. Well, what? The murder might have fled across that bridge. We gotta make sure Maya's safe. But Please, call the police. I gotta go. Get out of my way, lady. Push him off the cliff.
See you.
It's too dangerous, Nick. Wait. Alright, minigame time. I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Ooh. Oh my god, no! Damn, we really fell. We came even more by the fire. The rickety old bridge planks snapped and gave way. And I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me. A final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. To be continued. Shane, this went from 0 to 100 real fast.
Immediately.